All right, students, so today's warm-ups for Tuesday, November 10th are on the board here. I would like for you to attempt these three, and after you've attempted them, then watch the video to see how to solve them. If all you do is watch the video and you don't make yourself attempt them, you won't be ready for the test. That is on Thursday. So please try these three, then hit on pause to see how you did. All right, so hopefully you have now tried these three and you're on paused it to check your work. For number one, the correct answer is B. The product of two irrational numbers could be rational. There's several examples I could give, but for example, the square root of 7 is an irrational number. It's not a perfect square. And if I times that by the square root of 7, which is also irrational, I get the square root of 49, which is in fact 7. Also, if you think of multiplying a number by itself as squaring it, so the square root of 7 times the square root of 7 means the square root of 7 squared, which are inverse operations, and that just equals 7. All right, question number 2 is solving this equation problem, and I want for you to think about the steps that we take to solve an equation. Don't call me after midnight. So our first, the D for don't call me after midnight stands for distributive property. So I am going to do that. I'm going to distribute that to across, and I get 4x plus 2x minus 10. And this one, I get 6x minus 12 when I distribute that across. The C for don't call me is combine like terms, so I'm going to combine the 4x and the 2x, and on this side I get 6x minus 10. On this side I have 6x minus 12. Don't call, we did the C for combine like terms. Me, move the variable to one side. So if I move that variable to one side, I can subtract 6x from both sides. Well, when I subtract a 6x from both sides, I'm left with negative 10 is equal to negative 2. Students, that is never true. On a number line, negative 10 and negative 12 are never in the same spot. So this is not true. And because this is not true, we say this equation has no solution. All right, now let's look at number 3. Also, you should be writing all of this down on your green sheet. The work we did for the first one, the second one, we will be turning in those upon return. All right, so question number 3. It says cranberry juice costs $6.30 per quart and apple juice costs $3.60 per quart. Think of Terrence as like the owner of a shop, and he is selling it for that amount. But he wants to make a mixture of apple and cranberry juice that sells for $4.50 per quart. How many quarts of cranberry juice should he mix with 4 quarts of apple juice? That should say to make cranberry apple juice at this price. So first of all, we know a couple things. We know that if we think of, it said Q is going to be our cranberry juice, and we know that it sells for $6.30 per quart. So we know we pay $6.30 for every quart. We also know that we are going to be mixing 4 quarts of apple juice, and the apple juice costs $3.60 per quart. So 4 times $3.60, and we have to make that equal to $4.50. And what that's going to be is the number of quarts of cranberry juice plus the 4 quarts of apple juice. Okay, now let's simplify this. It looks like this one right here could be the winner if, when I multiply 4 times 360, well, 4 times 3 is 12, plus 240 is 1440. So our correct answer is, in fact, D. Make sure that you put that answer on your green sheet, and then put it on the Google form for attendance for today. Have a great day, students.